your pants? Hey, where's your friend? Okay, yes. It's close and letters first, then super Y. Looks like she got a rope burn or something. You sweetheart, Eleanor. Thank you for being nice. Drop the ball. Yeah. Need some of this delicious beverage. I'm Rudy Soup. Welcome to the Rudy Soup Show. Oops. That bird shot is always so tough. Oh! Oh! I like that noise. Thank you for the resub, Double Danger. Oh wow! Thank you, Double Danger. Sir. My name is Rudy Soup, and I do internet pinballs. I don't even know how to do this shit. What's going on, Double Danger? How you doing this fine evening? I want to bid on that Zingy Bingy thing, but that sketch, but it came at the wrong time. Because I'm bidding on a pinball machine instead. You know what I mean? I'm trying to save all my money for that. that sketch, it definitely makes me understand a little bit more why people were a little hesitant. Because all I saw on the one prototype table was like an Adam and Eve thing and a snake. I never saw the Wang part, like the illustration shows, which is way better and it's good. Hey, what's up, Pinball? Ladies and gentlemen, it's one of my favorite streamers that I like to watch. Him and Waspinator. They've now become a team. I'm gonna announce it right here. It's not the first place you heard it. If you were paying any attention, you would have heard it already in the sub letter from Pinball Undesirables, and also yesterday when Brando was streaming from the Undesirable place. So not from the actual place itself, not Pinball Undesirable's place, but Brandon is a Pinball Undesirable now. Now there's two people who are undesirable in pinball. Get ready for it. It's very exciting, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing, Donkey Clock? Cheers. I'll turn on my camera thing in a second here. I left, I forgot to turn off the Cool Kid cam thing that I had. Oh shit, I blew it. It's my, that's my fake cam. See, watch. You ready? Fake cam. I just like to leave it on. You like that? It's my fake out thing. It's it's one of those things that it's like back when they had answering machines and shit, and you have the answering machine be like, it would pick up and be like, hello, and then the person would be like, hello, and the answering machine would be like, hi, what's up? And you know, try and engage them in a conversation really quick, and they eventually figured out it's the answering machine. But yeah, it's like, it's supposed to be like that. It's a trick. Yeah, Johnny, I'm real excited. I'm gonna stream it when I get home. I have League tomorrow. Well, if it comes out early enough, I'll stream it during the day. But there's a real good chance that it'll probably come out right before I have to go to my real Pinball League. But heck yeah, I'm really pumped about that, actually. I'm a huge fan of digital pinball in general. I own every single fucking FX2 table, so I mean, even if I didn't want any of the new stuff, I already am getting a bunch of the remade ones, and FX3 just because I bought the other ones. But I will. I'll buy all the other new content anyway. It's not that that I won't purchase it. It all looks really good. The Universal Studios stuff looks like fun. So who doesn't love a little ET? Etc. Who doesn't love the ET? Elliot. Phone home. That's not. I don't sound anything like ET. I need to smoke a lot more cigarettes to sound like ET. Ladies and gentlemen, time to smoke more cigarettes. I know, right? Pinball Wiz, you pretty excited, dude? I have to work on Wednesday too, which kind of stinks. I'll have to watch my drinking. If I don't drink tomorrow night, which is doable, then when League is done, I can just come straight home and stream and play. So, and probably get at least 2 or 3 hours out of it, if not more. If I don't drink, I should have enough energy to get it, because I gotta take my kid to school. That was really bad. Let's start this one over again, because I started getting excited about FX3 now. Look at that. That shirt change was neat, wasn't it? I could change my shirt really fast, so it's a trick. When you get to pro streamer level, you'll start to find that things like that become a lot easier for you. You can make magic happen in your streams on pro streamer level. I know, right? And that is uncommon for me. Most people know me to be quite the imbiber, especially during League, just because Leagues don't really count that much. Oh, you got to be shitting me. The IFPA points are so minimal in League compared to what you get for just doing a regular tournament. that it's pretty easy just to blow them off pretty much. Unless you think that you're going to, you know, I think for me to get like 8th place or higher in my league would be okay, decent IFBA points, and that's doable. But then I probably wouldn't drink as much. I don't know. The other reason why I don't drink as much now for during league though is because I work the next day and at 7, so I have to go clean those fucking things at 7, and it really smells bad when I get there. Not like bad as in farty or anything. It smells like a beer garden, because usually 5 to 6 beers get crushed a night into the concrete floor there, because people are just kind of dumb. So to be, I don't think I'd ever want to be there hungover, because you can't avoid the smell. Probably heave a few times if I was. I'm doing the pro streaming thing here. It's a big deal. It's a real big deal. Sadly, you know, FX2 doesn't get me as many viewers. I only do FX2 once in a while, maybe once or twice a month, just because it's less of an interest viewership-wise. More people like TPA or Stern. If you really want people not to watch you, like, do Zachariah. People fucking hate that too. So, all right, multi-ball's loaded here. Let's see if I can get something really going here. If I actually ever really tried at this game, I might do well. All of the things that I wear, all my gear is Double Danger, by the way. Everybody, if you don't own Double Danger clothing, I would highly advise you get some. It's very amazing, and you could look good in it. Even if you're not a good-looking person, if you have a problem with being what people would call the ideal handsome man or sexy lady, you don't have to worry about that with Double Danger clothing. You will automatically look good with Double Danger clothing. It will turn you into that handsome man or sexy woman, depending on what you like. Or maybe, if you want, it could make you into a handsome, sexy man woman. You could be anything you like in Double Danger clothing. That's how awesome it is. And that's why I wear it, because some days I want to be a sexy man woman. Some days I just want to be alone. So I have to play. I apologize for the music ahead of time, but I realized that I've done a pretty tremendous amount of content. It's pretty garbage, but you never know. Somebody might like this at some point, right? You know, someone might actually like to see this in a retread at somewhere. And I tried uploading shit to YouTube, and even the stuff that Twitch didn't red bar, YouTube found more of it. It totally threw all of my videos out. It wouldn't let them in at all. So I basically I'm playing this music, this is actually Twitch's Spotify soundtrack, which is completely supposedly copyright. We're gonna find out, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna find out if they screw me or not. It doesn't really matter because nothing else works anyway. But we're gonna try it. We're gonna see. Hopefully it works. The music is shit, I'll tell you that much. I mean, it's not terrible. It's just not as good as I would like. But at least it's uploadable, huh? At least people can relive their favorite Rudy Soup moments from today. Dude, I will stream Visual Pinball, and you know that's coming. In fact, I'm gonna try and look for you in the next couple days, Donkey Clonk. Get my installation on. Yeah, Visual Pinball actually, I think people like Visual Pinball because your tables are awesome, but then there's some tables, like I said, that Smurf one is ridiculous, and I think that would be fun to have a real shit talk. I think I can make a drinking game out of the Smurf pinball table, actually, and you can make a drinking game out of anything, but that one I think there's some things that could lend to it. So anyway, yeah, I'm not blowing smoke here. I am committed. I just keep getting thrown fucking curveballs. And Double Danger, I hadn't had a chance today. I guess I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I'm buying my tickets for for Expo. Well, my tickets. I'm buying my fucking hotel room, I should say. Do you need anything from me as far as getting me a pass or whatever like that? If there's a banquet, I'm coming Friday and Saturday. If there's a banquet or something on any of those days, I can kick in money towards it. I just need to know who to pay, if that's still doable. I was supposed to get in more contact. Well, I was kind of in contact with you today, but it's not about that, so, which was stupid. Oh, fuck. Look at... You're not supposed to... I keep hitting them on purpose, and you're not supposed to, because it seems it's cool. Oh, shit! Stupid car. Damn it. Oh, shoot. Oh, you don't go? Okay, if you don't go, I just want to make sure I wasn't missing anything that was a good thing to go to. Some things I'm going to miss because I won't be there. Like, that's just it, dude. I'm just coming down to hang. My whole intention is to come out, hang out with you. My boss is going to be there, so just hang out with him too if there's time. You know, help you work your store if that's still an interest for you, and pick up that table. And that's why I'm coming down. So, and even if, well, funnily enough, even if I wasn't able to come down, if you were still interested in doing a table transaction, which I am coming down, I want to come down. But even if I wasn't able to come down, we could still probably do the table transaction if that was an interest, because Luke's coming down and he's taking his truck. He wanted to see if I wanted to carpool, but he and Terry are going for the competition, and I can't go for five days. I can only get 2, you know. But I want to do the FaceTime. I think Expo's important because I am Rudy Soup of the pinball world. I think a lot of people would be really sad if I wasn't there at Expo. A lot of people. There would be a lot of disappointed people. I know Gary Stern would be disappointed. So. Jack Danger is not the only Twitch streamer in the world. There are other Twitch streamers. I'm here. I'm here. There's more streamers than Buffalo Pinball and Jack Danger. There are more pinball streamers than that. I'm here. Me and my friends like Pinball Wiz 45B and Vavoof, we're here. We're important and we care. We care about pinball. We care about you. What? Oh, shit. Oh, no. So basically, is that how they're going to do it going forward? If you previously own an FX2 table, you get the FX3. But if you don't own one now, you have to buy the FX3 version, and then you can retro have the old one, or is it just a glitch? Redo, I do know your name right there. I do care. I do care. I care about you all. I want to be your favorite pinball streamer, even if I play shitty Twitch music. That I gotta get this on YouTube, man. Oh, I could have did something about that and I didn't. I care about you too, Pinball Undesirables. I care for you and that Waspinator very deeply. The bad boys of pinball, the undesirable people. The ones that no one wants to be around because they're undesired. Undesirable. I need to maximize my revenue streams. And to be honest with you, pinball, frankly, is hot on YouTube. People on YouTube love it. Just kidding. Kappa. You know, I don't know. I was looking at it and I'm like, this is kind of my current body of work. and I don't have any type of a portfolio. So I thought, you know something, I need to fucking start jamming some of these together, and basically I can do it too, because sometimes I find that, like, I probably say some really offensive shit, and if I put some of that up on YouTube, maybe that's a bad idea. So this right now is Rudy before he's had a lot to drink, and I'm listening to Twitch music, and then there'll be a point at some point coming up here where we're going to switch from the Twitch music, and I know that that won't be the YouTube stuff that I can upload, and then I will say things that I'm not worried about posterity, like when I talk about how I wash my butt and how I do it, and give vivid details as to those types of things. God damn it, man! And this is the kind of shit that makes... Make no bones about it, I am equally friends with many of you. I'm friends with all of you on Facebook. You, Pinball Undesirable, original one, and then the second, now stinkier Pinball Undesirable Wasp, and you as well, Double Danger Pinball. I am friends with all of you. I like you all the best. What's up, JBB? How are you doing? What's up, JBB? Had any outside showers lately, dude? I'll never stop thinking about your outside shower. I dream of it. Come for the bad gameplay and stay for the music. Sorry about the terrible gameplay. This table's never been really nice to me, so... And I like it, too, because it's so scary. Does anyone want to talk about the Alien Covenant movie? Or, because I got answers, if you were wondering. I could tell you all about it. I can tell you the secrets that you want to know about. Oh, he smells like meth. I bet he does. I would love to, JBB. I would love to take an outside shower. We can bring it. I'll bring my shotgun and we can shoot it shit while we're having a shower. I don't really have a shotgun, but I would bring it. Sounds like a blast, JBB. Outside showers. I'm jealous. It's too cold up here for that. Everything's in like the 60s. I was able to turn my AC off. Oh, I gotta hit the lock. There's the lock ramp. I should try the alien pain in the ass multi-ball. Ah. God, that lock shot is no joke, man. I've never had an easy time with that, and it's stupid because there it is. You can back it in. I think an outside pinball show would be really hot. I can see that being very popular. Oh, come on. Really? Damn it. Shooting, showering, and shitting. That is a fantastic combination, Jellybutt baby. I think we can all get behind that type of thing. And when you're outside, you could do all three, and no one's going to say a goddamn thing. No one is going to mind. So I'm shitting. Just blow one right out there on the ground. Hose it off, ready to go. Living in the country. Ladies and gentlemen, living in the country. Everyone loves the Bram Stoker's Dracula. We have one locally, but I don't get to play it often. It's over at a coffee shop. Who wants to get playing coffee and pinball? That's nobody wants that. People want beers, coffee liqueur maybe. And when we were in league, it used to have traveling league there. Once it was one of 3 places we traveled to for our league. But then it was like a private party, so we could bring our own liquor. Then it was awesome because everyone would bring some and get real drunk. You know what, Double Danger? The same kind of monster that's trying to figure out how to replace my Bally flipper bats with these regular, smaller gold metallic bats. It's that same. I'm that type of monster. Okay, I'm gonna try a different game because this is just not fucking working. I didn't used to like BSD, but once I got a hang for it, the real life one, then I really started to like it. It was really hard in the beginning, but once you get a feel on keeping, for me, it's a lot easier once you're able to start avoiding any low flipper shots on either side, because those, in most cases, there's nothing to shoot at except for rats. That's a low flipper shot, and even rats isn't that low on the left flipper there. Every other shot in that area is just a drain, so it's trying not to ever flip in there. I see a lot of people, when I see a lot of people play on location, that's the big problem, is they're trying to do a ramp shot, and they're trying to go to the other side, and they think they need to let it get a lot lower on the flipper than it needs to be, and boy, they drain a lot. God, I'll try and find something different than this. It's gonna be. This is better. Free on Twitch. Shit, let's do Archer. This table doesn't get a lot of play. Mostly because I don't know anything about Archer. Oh no! Oh no! Ha 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 ha! Lightning flippers. I like lightning flippers, by the way. Just saying. I also like zipper flippers, if anyone asks. So this Twitch playlist basically is a bunch of different music. You just random shit in there. Like, I saw that they had Atmosphere in front of this guy who is he's actually a local Minnesota rap act, and he is absolutely terrible. So this is how to play, though. If you want to be a pro, you do it like Rudy. I'm hoping that tomorrow night I've retained. Oh, God damn it! What's up, Oz? How you doing? I've seen Double Danger drink more than gin before. I've seen him drinking creepy beers, actually. And to be honest with you, if Wobbly were serving it, Double Danger would probably drink anything that Wobbly got for him. Because they're like really good friends. A lot of people don't know that, but I spilled the beans. They're secretly very good friends. Taking notes so you can be a pro when he goes, yes, that's good. Get your pens. Ladies and gentlemen, get your pen and paper out. This last game is how you don't play Archer. Now this one is how you do. Also, if you put sleeping pills in, you buy like at a pinball tournament. Oh, I got the skill shot. You see that? If you put sleeping pills in a pitcher of beer that you're sharing with everybody, you can make them all fall asleep and you'll win. There won't be anyone. They'll all be so tired. And then if they beat you on the sleeping pills because you're that bad, then it's time to quit pinball. Because that might happen to some people. You never know. Oh, I hit the car. You gotta watch out for those car hits. They can be lethal, you know? Oh, shit. And that's where I should have did a little shaking. I wanted... See, that's Double Danger just said, if you give him a Roofie Express, there's a good... Or if you give him the Roofie Express, he doesn't mind being Cosby. That's what he's saying. So... I went back and watched Bill Cosby himself like a year ago, and it's not funny anymore. It's one of those things that it was funny when I was a kid. I thought it was pretty funny, and now, and not because I don't like Bill Cosby, because it's not funny, man. Like I think it was funny because it was the '80s, and that people in the '80s thought shit like that was funny. Because he was making fun of family dynamics, 80s family dynamics. This is bad too. I do like Eddie Murphy, actually. I don't like his... Now it's like his new shit I don't like. I like more atmosphere. God, man, no. Is this? Yes, Twitch Music Library. Hey, this is fun. This sounds good. Twitch Music Library. I hope everyone's having a fantastic Monday. Welcome to the beginning of your week. Cheer up. It's only 4 days left of your miserable weekly gig. Pinball FX3 comes out tomorrow, and that'll be exciting for everyone. Hold on a second. Bill Cosby never crossed into PG-13, but he did do that Ghost Dad movie, and that movie was really shitty. So I feel like even though that wasn't PG-13, it should have been rated PG-13 because it was bad. So, did you ever see Ghost Dad, Oz? Chipmunks 2.0. Oh, come on, back hits. No backsies. Ugh. No backsies. Ah, God. Got it. There we go. Did you see I hit it? Nothing. Dinged it again. Do I have to hit all the target shots first and then drop it? We're going to find out. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to find out right now. Oh, or not. I'm going to drain it. Oh, fudge. I don't know the Fat Albert Cosby joke. You saw Go Stand in the Theater? Oh, dude. That is a pretty good joke, by the way, too, though. So, God, I have a terrible score at this. I'll try this one more time because my score's so low. It can't get any worse. How my daughter goes to bed early enough for me to make a double bacon cheeseburger. I have this other thing, too, that I don't know if you guys have had it. Velveeta makes this cheesy burger macaroni stuff. And, you gotta have the ground beef, which is good. I don't want Velveeta to make the ground beef part for me. But then it has the macaroni and cheese, and it's really good. It's like, I'm thinking about making some of that tonight. And having a salad alongside. A nice, delicious salad. For your health. Come on. Oh, look at that. That's how to do it. That, pro tip, that's how to do it. Pro tip. Pro tip. Pro tip, don't do it. Don't do it like that, pro tip. Hey, how's it going, Creeperhead? How's your dad doing, man? How's your whole family, of course, but how's your papa or your pops doing? I had you at Velveeta. I was never a big Velveeta fan growing up, and now I really, really dig it. Wow! I will tell you this much, Creeperhead. I have been watching your friend Dylan from Dylan and Friends Cool Movies on YouTube, and I like some of his movies. I'm not gonna lie, man. They're kind of funny. So I know some are supposed to be scary. Some are supposed to be scary that I think are funny, but they're still pretty good for for a kid. He's making some funny movies. Good for him, man. I would never find Dylan and Friends Cool Movies if it wasn't for my buddy Creeperhead there. So I saw him. I was on your page there, and I saw you responding to a reaction or something that someone had made, and it was Dylan and Friends. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have a YouTube account and you do not subscribe to Dylan and Friends Cool Movies, I don't know what your problem is. It's probably just because you don't know who Dylan and Friends Cool Movies is. It's some little kid who makes cool movies. He makes a lot of them too. This kid does not fuck around. He makes a lot of movies, and they're really good, and they're low budget. They're just the kind of stuff a kid can do, but it's still good. And to be honest with you, and I was talking to my wife about this, and I'm not joking even. Hollywood sucks so bad right now. Like, they're so whack, and they remake everything. There's nothing even remotely original. And I was telling my wife, like, you could seriously take some of Dylan's story ideas and you could make feature-length films, and they would seem interesting to people because Hollywood is sucking so damn bad that even Dylan's cool movies would seem like a refreshing twist. And there's nothing wrong with it, but he's a young kid, so some of the plots don't always finish out. Like, you're like, what happened there and stuff. But at the same time, I say to myself, God, I would actually go watch this in a theater if it was done with a budget, whereas some of these other films I don't. So anyway, once again, ladies and gentlemen, if you spend any time on YouTube and you do like watching children make their own movies, Dylan and Friends Cool Movies, I highly advise it. They're not scary. Some of them are supposed to be scary. They're very funny, though, and you will like them. I do. Woo! See you later, JBB. The real deal, it's in the basement. I'm going to have another real deal that's working in 2 weeks. I'm taking the board out tonight or tomorrow, though, and I'm taking it to my boss, and we're going to look at it, and I'm going to see if I can... I just need help to do the diode. I can't do that on camera because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So, if that's all it is, it should be fixed in the next couple days, and I'll be playing shortly thereafter. How you doing, Squeak? Oh yeah, no, I don't have any text-to-speech here. It would be, it'd be funny in a lot of other places, but here on my channel, it just ends up, it ends up being a disaster. So, thanks for the host, Lord Squeak. I really appreciate it. And thanks again. Thanks for the host too, Wax. I'm sorry I missed that. You got to work on that spelling, Mister. Work on that spelling. Don't let your teachers down. Spelling is very important. Spelling's important to me, Rudy Soup. I take it very seriously. Tried not to crack a smile there. I am actually a pretty good speller, to be honest with you. When my wife needs a spelling question answered, I generally give it to her. Answer-wise, because I know what I'm talking about, and I know how to spell. Thanks for the host. I really appreciate it. Once again, I hope everybody's having a really, really great week so far. It's been day 1. So there's 4 more days of lots of hard work if you have a regular week. Maybe you're on your weekend right now. Maybe you work all weekend and this is your weekend. If that's the case, then you're probably having a lot more fun than people who are going back to work tomorrow. It would normally be my off day tomorrow, but because my wife is out of town in Europe, that's right, ladies and gentlemen, my wife went to Europe and I'm here. So my wife's in Europe and I'm here. Oh gosh. Oh, no, you don't have to donate. It's on your dashboard. You just go to your dashboard. And it's /host and then space. And then the channel name. Just the actual, like, it would be Rudy Soup. Not the actual channel address, but just the name. And you do that in your, I do it on my dashboard. You might actually be able to just do it in your own chat as well. But it's your, yeah, it's somewhere, it's related to your own page. But yeah, that's how hosting is done. And it doesn't cost a thing. 'Tis free. You're lucky to spell Moo correct. I'm pretty good with Moo. It's MOO. You could always send me a Twitch text if you having spelling problems. I'm usually have my phone on me, so I get Twitch texts immediately. Send me a text and I will I'll give you your spelling answer. And I don't even charge. There's no charge for those answers. All part of the package. If it's an early morning test and they answer, right away, you should check with me ahead of time. Let me know. So I'm not having a nap while you need your answers, but we can do this. I can help you with your tests. Need help researching something for a report? I could be that guy. I could be here on the Google for you. What? I don't even know where the... I don't even know what's supposed to happen there. This guy's flashing, but I don't see the targets. Ah, there it is. There was a target for him. There's really no rhyme or reason as to how they put this thing together. This Twitch, Spotify thing. It's just little of that, little of this. Oh, shit. Yeah, the ad is annoying. The game is actually really fun. I love my Switch. And I love to play that particular game. Though I haven't had a lot of time to play it lately. 901 million. Pinball Wiz 45B with the real score. Let's see here. You know what? You know what I'm thinking? Let's do something really fun. Oh no. I want to do Infinity Gauntlet, but no! Oh no, hold on. I blew it. I broke that. I don't know why I was looking at the HUD the wrong way. Yeah, I know, that would be neat. I have those. I'm gonna get those. Fear itself is really fun, actually. All right, pressing all the buttons. Yeah, it's something. That was there. It's back. Ooh, excuse me. Get another drink. Give me 1 second. Ouch. Jeez, man. Oh. Something's up with my arm here. Grab another drink. Be right back. Wow! Sorry about the wait. Whew. Cool, man. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping in, Creeperhead. Tell your dad, hello for me. Alright, here we go. Thanks for the host, too. Appreciate it. This is gonna be good. It's a messed up table, actually. It's kind of weird. Boo! I was trying to do the slick way, but it didn't work. This table would be so sweet in real life. The Fear Itself lane is just bananas when it's winding around there. got that open. What's going on, Lizard King? How you doing? How are you on this fine day, evening, night, depending on what time it is where you're at? Oh, that spins good. Yes. There we go. That's that zipper thing I was talking about. That thing is sweet. Nice. Come on, hit it. Boom. Oh, fuck. And then I screwed it. Oh, morning, Australia. Cheers. I should have figured with the g'day, but, you know, I never know. Sometimes people are just pulling my chain, but I should have known. Well, good morning to you, and be careful when you're out there. Watch out for there are a lot of drop bears out, and I don't want you to have to contend with the drop bear. They're very dangerous. Very dangerous. Oh fuck, I just screwed that up. I want to stream. I have a pinball machine, a real one, in my basement, but there's something wrong with the rectifier board, I believe. I have to fix something on that, but then hopefully the next stream or two, all things considered, as long as I can get the part fixed quickly, I'll be streaming my Vector. Schmector. Once I have it working too, I'm actually, it's got like incandescent bulbs and stuff, so I'm gonna do some LED shop streams and stuff like that, but I need it to work first. Yeah, I need to be in playing order before I start doing beauty work. And I'm buying a Johnny Mnemonic, so I'm kind of putting money towards that for a little bit till I get that completely paid for. So, but yeah, it's gonna be real Pinball City around here too. But don't worry, don't you worry. There will still be plenty of digital pinball. This is my mainstay. This is the thing that I do the most of, and that I do the most of streaming. And is what I like to stream the most. So this will always be, you know, even with real pinball, this will should technically be at least 70 to 60% of my content should be this. Maybe 70. So because it's fun to sit here. Oh, cool, man. Oh, the game industry voice actor strike. I didn't even know it was happening. What would people do if they didn't have those Z-list actors to do the VO work for these games? Oh, woe would be the gaming. Oh no, look at, he's using magic. Hey X-Buds, how you doing? Oh man, you definitely don't watch those, man. That's it, like Skee-Ball too. It's funny you bring that up. I was on an internet site looking at like brand new amusements, and one of these companies, one of the many out there, I'm sure, it didn't seem like it wasn't the one I recognized. They sold Skee-Ball laning, and I was looking at, I think the basic package was like $10,000, I think $9,999 or whatever. But then they went up in price, but you know, 15, 20 for, you know, adding lanes and making them more and more deluxe, like light features and all this. But yeah, right, dude, I love Skee-Ball. I was talking to a friend about that too, how there is redemption games are still here, but Skee-Ball as a redemption game, there was a skill involved to it, unless you were cheating and running the balls up and just throwing them in. But if you were really doing it, you know, as a sporting type thing, there's a whole skill to the thing. Whereas now redemption games are just, you know, based on if you happen to be the one who pulls up there, and it's your at least a bulk of them. It's your time to win them, kind of thing. Oh shit, got a duel going here. Why it wants me to shoot one of these out lanes. Okay, I see. Oops, a little too far. Oh, a little too in. Oh, whew. Come on. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, now I blew it. Now, that was some crap. That was really bad. Thankfully, that snake liked to give me it back and give me jackpot points too. Just need that other ramp for the jackpot, and I missed it a little too early. Let's see if I can do it. Oh, no. There we go. Super jackpot, huh? How do you, I fucked it. Let's see if the shot's even. There it is. So it is pot. I was like, is the shot even there? Like, where is it on the flipper? It's as low as you can pretty much go. But yeah, the jackpot shot was there. Yeah, that's what they had said. You have to, I actually had to do an adapter board. Is what you were absolutely correct about that, CNK, and that's also exciting. So I don't even know if I'm gonna do it all. I don't, or maybe I have to. Do I have to do everything, or do I, or even maybe I do want to load each socket individually? I'm not sure. I haven't decided yet. But anyway, yes, I know, because it's older. I didn't even hate the incandescence. It's just that you can't get like. I guess I could get the can I get incandescence with reliable coloring on the bulbs? CNK, you would be the guy to ask. A color, you know, where the coloring won't fade out or bubble out or anything. Yeah, dude, you should go to the auction, because sometimes if you're, you know, maybe in as frequently as you can too. I've done auctions before. Sometimes it's way out of my league and people are really going for the kill, and then sometimes those same people don't show up. There aren't people and isn't anywhere in there at all, and some stuff goes for nothing. You know, it just depends on the day and the time, and if there's anyone who's even interested. I think sometimes people think that, oh, if you send something amazing to auction, it's just going to make, you know, it'll end up making a ton of money, and it's out of, you know, it'll be out of my league if it turns into a bidding war. And in some cases, that's true, but then, like, I've seen auctions and watched a couple growing up where there were items that, you know, my family or I had an interest in, you know, collector's value stuff, and people were able to just walk away with an item that was worth 10, I mean, in some cases like 100 times more than what it auctioned out for. They just expected it to upbid, so they started it at a reasonable opening bid, you know, or they were gauging the waters, because they didn't know, you know, they didn't really know what people were willing to pay for it. Even though something has a high value, it doesn't mean anybody's going to pay that. So they would start it at something reasonable, but then when you see it resell for like 10 years later for something obscene, it's just like, wow, you know, it's kind of, I mean, you need the right market too. Collectibles are like that, so that's something to always consider. Oh, what? Dude, shit. Okay, I did give it back. I was like, that was all part of the legitimate cycle there. I admittedly know nothing about the rules of this game for itself. Yeah, dude, and that would be ideal. Oh man, that's just like, oh, that sounds so awesome. Don't you want to come home with a pin? Why not, right? Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. And basically, well, you know, you can buy LEDs actually that, basically, if they're frosted or whatever, or have the caps on them, it can't be like clear LEDs, because those are just kind of too bright, the ones that I've seen. But if it's like the ones with the actual little dome lights, they can make LEDs that pretty much look like incandescents. But I haven't made up my mind. I just wanted to kind of freak show my Vector. But I don't want to do anything that's too permanent either, so I'm not going to go too crazy. Yes. Every shot I don't need. Okay, so I hit the spinner then. I sit there. Yes. Oh, look at that. That's amazing. Ugly person's face there. Spin it off. I like that spinner thing. It reminds me of Theater of Magic. You didn't like either? So do you, CNK, in your opinion, do you like in original incandescent machines, do you prefer incandescents in them then? See, that's the funny part about Vector though too, is like Vector, the theme itself is supposed to be, you know, attempt to be like bright and futuristic and everything like that. So I get keeping it incandescent. I'm not saying don't do it, but LEDs match the concept of it better, just as far as what it is. Like even like Roller Games is so goddamn flashy too, even though that's an incandescent game. The one that I saw last, I saw somebody LED it out, like they did like this pink and purple. They made like super femme and stuff, but it was a girl who did it, so that's why she did it. But it looked really cool though, and I liked it, and I thought that that was all right, even though Roller Games that I had seen had traditionally been, you know, incandescent bulbs. So they didn't look, you know, it wasn't sweetly colored or anything like that. But what she did with it, I thought was awesome, and it worked well with the game. You know, it didn't puke it out too much. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm talking about. Like, Roller Games, I feel like, especially Roller Games. Like I said, I've seen some ones where people have done some interesting. I didn't ever get any pictures of them. This is before I had a smartphone, so the pictures I took never looked good anyway. It was really never worth it. But Roller Games is freaking awesome anyway. I mean, even though ultimately gameplay wise it's a steaming pile of shit. Like, let's be honest, it's fun, but the reality is that the skill level is 0 on it, if we're being honest about things. The jackpot shot is magnetized. You know, loading things up is magnetized if you set it up, so it's not. And even when it's not, even when the magnet's broke, it's just not that hard. We had one at SGDQ. That was the one that I had played on that had regular incandescent bulbs. And Jack and Oz both just tore that thing a new one score-wise. And they quit, but they both quit eventually because they were just bored. But it's one of those games, like for you know, a player with any modicum of skill, camp-wise, it's fun as fuck. I will play. I'm really pretty decent. I actually had a really decent score on it too from SGDQ, and I wasn't really good at a lot of the other games. But Roller Games wasn't that hard, even without the magnet working. It's fun for campy. Like, if I had one, I'd still play it every day. But if I was trying to tune up and get ready for competition, I wouldn't tune up on Roller Games, man. That's definitely not the one. See, maybe they can be brutal. Like, with the magnet off, it's trickier, but I don't dislike those side shots. I've gotten pretty good at them. Like, roller games reminds me of Radical. Everybody gets all spooked out by Radical who haven't played it either. Talk to my wife later in Europe. I'm streaming, man. Maybe she'll come into my stream. Who knows? Blade. This is not with Wesley Snipes. Double Danger. Next time you have a chance, send me a picture of your roller games, dude. And why is it? How do you have it set harder? Like, is it? I mean, I assume it's like Pinberg height and stuff, which we definitely did not have, with legs all the way up in the back, front all the way down. But what else? Like, no ball save, or is there a ball save? I can't even remember if I don't think that thing does have one, does it? Yeah, I've never played a hard roller games. Oh fuck! Sorry, I just scratched it. No ball save. Yeah, no, that's definitely, that makes it tougher for sure. That would be good for next SGDQ, dude. It'd be really fun to watch people play that. Because the one from before, like I said, it was really easy. And a lot of these people, they do these events serially, so they'll be like, oh, I remember this from 2 years ago. And be like, yeah, I remember this one from 2 years ago. And then watch them get thrashed by it. No ball save. Kind of like your T2, where you basically turned off a bunch of the targets there. The jackpot targets, a couple of them didn't work at all. So if you were unfortunate enough to draw the unlucky stick where those were the targets, you could hit them all day long and it wouldn't matter. So yes, no, you... Even the in Double Danger's game, roller games, even the pinballs have roller skates on. Everything is triple slick. Triple slick. I really wish they would have got Wesley Snipes' likeness for this. I like the other dude, but Wesley Snipes is way funner for me, and I like him. I love you, Wesley Snipes. You're the best. I love... You're such a tax evader, Wesley Snipes. Ladies and gentlemen, Wesley Snipes, a man who doesn't like to pay his taxes, Wesley Snipes. You might know him from Passenger 54 or the Blade trilogy. Uncle Sam knows him as Tax Dodger. Burrs proved them after he must have fixed them, because it was confirmed by Smoochie as well. It wasn't just me. It wasn't just me. Oh no, I hit that shit dead on, man. I hit it dead on, and so did Smoochie. I wasn't the only one. Burrs said he did work on it, so I guess it needed a real pinball master. I don't know how to use a multimeter, guys. I don't like this fixing this board, this rectifier board diode thing. I'm so sad about having to do it because I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna take it to show my boss, but it's like, just what the hell am I supposed to do, man? Like, the guy who's telling me about it, Luke, he's an electrical engineer, so of course this stuff is like whatever to him, but hold on, I'm gonna get the swirling blade. It's gonna be big. Watch. Look at this, man. This is what happens when you battle vampires. Vampire! 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 We located him. Gotcha, vampire. Vampire Dance. God, I never get to see the cool DMD. Look at the sexy DMDs. Sexy dancing DMDs. There's Satan. We found the vampires. We found him. Oh, shit. There he is. Don't hide from me, vampire. Shit. I did. I found it. We found the lair. And now I got the vampire. He came home with me. It's this vampire. Look, shit, that wasn't him. There he is. I got him. He didn't hide for very long. Just gotta know what they look like. Okay, my meter should have it. One of those pinball, I think it was Pinball Repair Group. There was a big sale on a particularly decent one, a non-expensive but still decent one at Amazon. They said if you're gonna do pinball repair, you should grab this one. So I'm assuming it has that. I have to find it. My cleaning lady put it fucking somewhere, but that or I'm just gonna go buy another one. If I can't find it in the next 2 days, I'm gonna buy a new one. At Home Depot has like a shit ton of different ones to choose from. So what? This is bullcrap, man. Yeah, so, okay, I will, I do need help. Dude, I promise I will bug you about this, so. I also need to order my junior solder kit, and I'm gonna do some solder projects before I should be able to get them in a couple days and get the solder projects done, you know, within a couple hours or something, the couple that I'm gonna get. But before I get too crazy with anything, I want to do a couple of quick projects and, you know, hone my skills a bit. So, and then I'll be ready to go. And that may not be it though. Like CNK, you and I are gonna have some Valley Vector conversations. You know what I'm saying? We will be talking. Did I buy a Hacko? Is that a particular brand of knife? Because yes, I have one of those. I got a I have a Shun and a Hacko. That's my wife. Okay, hold on 1 second. I have to tell her I'm streaming. Hi, hey, I'm streaming.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to say hi.
Oh, hi. I love you. I'll try and call you when I'm done.
Okay, bye, Katie.
Bye. Have fun in London. I'll talk to you in a bit. Right there. There. See, all done. Hey, what's going on, Skip Nanny? How's it going? Hey, Switch, how's it going? I love you guys. Thanks for stopping in and seeing me tonight. I am doing a little FX2 because tomorrow FX3 comes out. So I'm getting hot and ready with all of my hot skills. You guys pretty much know I'm the best already at these, so I don't have much proving to do. I will. I'm gonna get the board out. Like, you guys are always around, so I'm just gonna get the board out, and then I'll send you a picture of what's up probably tomorrow, CNK, and then yeah, it's time to get to work. Because like I said, Luke did all the detailing, and another thing is he printed out the schematics, like the wiring schematics and shit. Like I don't know, it's the owner's manual, but it's got the fold out stuff where it's got what every wired color is and does and blah blah blah, and it's the path that, you know, what it does on its path. But I don't know what some of that shit means or how to read some of it. Like, I know there's a legend somewhere in there, but then even some of the shit in the legend, I don't know what it means. So I just need a little help with that stuff. I mean, I get it. I'm not a total idiot. I get the general idea of how circuitry and electronics work, but there's parts I don't get, and that's the fill-in that's going to take a little time. I am hot and ready like a My wife is in London right now, but I think she goes to Paris in the next day or two. she's doing a couple of places in Europe for work. Sounds awful, doesn't it? And I'm sure she flew over business class and all that. It's a terrible, terrible life. And she's like, I'm working, and it's not that much fun. I'm like, you're right. Going shopping, as a corporate entity, going shopping and getting to go to nice restaurants with vendors and things like that, and staying in a pretty decent, not pretty decent, really nice hotels for the most part. That is tragic. And her travel before used to suck, because she used to have to do other things like factory visits and things like that. But she's been promoted, and I know full fucking well what directors do on their vacations, because they are vacations for them, but they're work travel. In almost every single case, it's exactly what she's doing, which is, and it's not that you don't earn. Many of them have earned it. It's not that she didn't earn it, but it's just, it's not the hardship that it was when she was in lower levels, because there's a lot less of the grunt work and a lot more of the concept and going to the stores and going to the museums and embracing the culture and not as much of the work. I'm gonna let one rip here. Oh, dude. That's like, dude, your roller games is sweet. You did it. That's exactly what, like, the only difference ultimately between yours and that other chick's is you've got greens and blues in certain spots, and that other chick had subbed out a lot of the greens and blues for purples. But the pinks are in a lot of the same spots and stuff like that. Yeah, but, dude, like, that's pig vomit, man. That's fucking awesome. I love, that's kind of what I wanted to do with the Vector to some degree. But I think it's going to be a lot less accessible. So, yeah, eating the fabulous, shitty British cuisine. Yeah, Paris is what I was more thinking of for cuisine. Not so much the... Though, you know what? There is... there are some okay places in Britain, like Nando's, or... what is it? Simon. There's a... Hey, thanks so much for the resub there, Skip Natty. As I had said before, this is our final month and final week, actually, the last few days, winding down my Rudy Soup Path of Play 2-month fundraising marathon. And I actually have really good news. I know you guys probably aren't totally hip to what Path of Play is. I've talked a little bit about it, but from what it looks like, just basically talking with the guy who's running it, Mike, there's a good chance now that they might, basically another group that's a very well-known advocacy group of some sort is basically taking an interest in what he's doing. And they basically could get him a particular status, a particular recognition for his company. I don't know if it's not for profit or what it is, but they can get him a recognition where corporate sponsorship would be available to him. And he already has offers of that in some cases. So this could be, something really, really amazing. And Mike is just an amazing guy. I can't wait to see what happens. So I'm really hoping that'll happen, because what we're doing is absolutely important, because it's what was supposed to start this thing to begin with. But it would also be something where I basically ran a campaign on something where there would be larger corporations who may run campaigns alongside this that are fairly large corporations, and I'll be featured next to them there on the Path of page with my tiny little campaign. It's really great advertising for the Rudy Soup channel, because as you know, I'm very broad audience. Oh, man. I do appreciate it, though, and once again, thank you. It's been awesome, all the support you guys have given me this month. I really appreciate that, because this is important to me. And then after this, we're back to business again, guys. Your money goes to me shopping the crap out of my machines. And the Path of Play money, half of it's already been paid. I pay it on my American Express, so it comes out of basically my own paycheck money. So Twitch is basically on the hook right now to me for about $300. So it comes slowly, of course, but I have that you all have supplied. So that is all going towards as much of that as I can get is going towards Johnny Mnemonic. And that which isn't going towards Johnny Mnemonic after that's paid off is going towards updates. Getting some... Johnny's pretty much done. I don't think there's much I'm going to have to do with that. It looks beautiful. But Vector's got some stuff that could use some updates on. Vector could really use a new back glass. Not even for the back. The back part's great, which is the part that would really be the most fucked up part. It's a shame. The most expensive part isn't messed up. It's just only the front cover part. It's peeled off, the graphics. If anyone ever makes replacement graphics, then I could just do that. It's that simple. I should see if there's someone out there who could actually just do some form of a repro of the original of that, because the back glass other than that is really nice. It's in great condition for as old as the machine is. In fact, it's in great shape. It really is. I mean, it's got its issues because it's old, but like there's a lot of machines out there that are old and they've also been treated very poorly. And this one, from what I can tell, has not. It hasn't, it's still been routed. It hasn't been treated like a princess, but it definitely wasn't abused. I'll take a picture of the outside. There's markings and stuff, here and there. But once again, it was routed. These routed machines look bad pretty quickly in a lot of cases, especially from the 80s, because they used a matte fucking paint colors. So black matte and red mattes and yellow mattes and basically anything that rubbed with any type of friction against them could pull paint off or ding that shitty cheap cabinet would. Just really easy to fucking do. So this, honestly, I was looking at it because I'm like, I want to get this kind of back to as close as possible, but it's seriously just touch-up work. There's nothing major to do on it. Tiny little touch-ups. So I'm pretty excited about that. The Vector. And then the Johnny Mnemonic's coming, just great shape. So yes, Pinball Natty, FX3 tomorrow. You're absolutely right. Let's hope it doesn't suck. If you're around, I have to go to League, but I am going to be playing when I'm not leaguing. If you are interested, it sounds like we can do co-op play of some sort. Let's play together. Let's play with each other. If it works. It sounds like it probably does. Squeak, if you're still there, you beta tested this stuff. Is it working? How's FX3 doing these days? Are we going to have all kinds of very exciting head-to-head style opportunities? Also, Squeak, if you're there, why did Pinball FX3 or Zen Studios never contact old Rudy Soup? You know what? I appreciate the fact that they wanted to release their product and stuff, but I could have done it with the flair and excitement that was missing from. I only saw one of the streams actually. I mean, they didn't take any breaks to go to the bathroom. I don't think that the guy was drunk at all when he was streaming. Not a lot of jokes. Didn't talk about off-topic or color. There's so many things they missed. So many things they could have done. But that's okay. They have time to contact. Tell them they can call me anytime. I will be streaming their product tomorrow and Wednesday, and pretty much for the rest of the week, fairly exclusively. They are welcome to call Rudy Soup and tell me how great I am. Come into my channel, tell me how great I am. So Maximizing fucking revenue streams. I hope the Rudy Soup audience. I'm just catching up on this. The Rudy Soup audience is highfalutin. Look at this. That I want to make that my new. I want to make that my new initials. It's the Rudy Soup Cyclops. Sadly, not every machine has those. Yeah, thank you, Buffalo. Pinball intro hype. You know, it's funny. I have a special one I just cut for them, and Kevin liked it. He's like, totally. And then he's like, I'm not sure about YouTube though. He's like, because we don't, you know, obviously they didn't want to have to throw a bro show podcast out because the 10-second fucking intro has an infringement. And of course, I was singing some Journey song and shit. And I uploaded it to YouTube with no problems. And then I uploaded my 2 other videos that had infringement music on them just today. And I was actually really smart about when I was talking to Kevin too. I didn't realize it because like I have this YouTube knowledge I didn't realize. When I first uploaded it, I was still PMing Kevin and shit. And I was like, well, I uploaded it. And I'm like, I'm going to wait a day or 2 to see if it pops a flag. Because for some reason I had remembered that YouTube videos don't flag immediately just because it accepts them. Like it tells you it's been uploaded and it's accepted. Because sometimes it flags them before it even it just doesn't accept them at all. But this one, it's like, oh sure, both of your videos great. And then within 30 minutes, both had been chopped and removed because it finally found something in my audio. It dug in and found it. But the Kevin one, or the VO I did for Buffalo, this newer one, it still hasn't flagged it. So I think we're okay. Fucking YouTube, man. Fucking YouTube. That was good. Okay, I got a high score. Not a fantastically higher one, but I did it. And that was good. And I think we can all feel better about it. How about a little Venom? It's not the Spider-Man table, but it's trying to be. The Spider-Man real table, the Stern one, is so much fun. Every time I go to work, I play that thing. And every time I play it, I get better at it. Like, I'm getting better and better and better. I used to hate it because it goes so fucking fast. And now, that's why I love it. Because it goes so fast. Because I finally have a feeling for it. It's like, this is sweet. Okay, back to Broken Pinball Talk. Yes, so I know I've, basically, as far as I know, one of the, okay, C&K, tell me if this makes sense to you. Basically, I have what I've been told, I believe I've been told is a rectifier board, which is a board that's sitting basically on top of a power supply. And it's got this particular rectifier board, in quotation marks, has 4 fuses on it, and one of them kept blowing, and that's where my my buddy Luke said that, I don't know what he did. He has a diode tester. Like I said, this guy's an electrical engineer. He owns his own pins. He actually, Luke took 6th place at Pinburg, so that's Luke. But yeah, and Ben as well. Ben's a top 100 player, and Ben's the one who owned Vector. He actually did some rewiring that Luke didn't do. So I would call them both experts. Ben's an operator. He actually operates his machines, so it's not just he's not just a home user. He actually puts them out en route and shit. He's got machines out en route right now. So anyway, they both know what the fuck they're doing. And it was broken. They said they would. They were like, oh, we could fix this. And I'm like, you know something? I really need to learn how to do this at some point. And I'm like, I really appreciate what you guys have done already. And Ben had said that too. It's like, we have done a lot of work on it. So I thank you. And they have. And I did not pay what, the pin side price for this thing. And it's in really nice condition. So, and it's also a pretty rare fucking machine. So yeah, no, it's worth doing on my own. But anyway, that's where I'm going to need some help, is figuring out, is it the diode Luke is talking about? If so, I need to replace it, and so I'm going to need help doing that. I'm going to need to know the basics on how to solder that thing in and out of there. And then this is something we could do on stream even if you're around. And then I'm going to need help also. This is the question, C&K, and this is something I was talking to my buddy John Galvin, who also, does a lot of this type of shit. He's the one who owns Tilt, or is, one of the co-owners, but he's the pinball co-owner of Tilt, the pinball part of that. And he said he's on his Bally's, he moved to All-Tech boards, and then he had major problems with those in his Bally's, and then he moved to Rotten Dogs, and he had fucking some issues with those. Not as much as the All-Techs, but he said he still had issues with Rotten Dogs too. At first, I was thinking, you know what, maybe with this rectifier board, I upgrade into a modern board. A modern board that's being made now for my machine. But then after hearing what I'm hearing now, I'm like, should I do that? Like from John? I don't want to... He's like... And he said in my case, he says that maybe it's different for other people. But in John's case, he's like, I did the replacements on these boards, and they ended up being as much hassle as me just working on the old boards to begin with. And he said the old boards actually had certain reliabilities the new boards didn't have anymore. I mean, I can have someone help me with the repair itself, but I totally want to, like I said, I don't care if it's easy or not. I really need to learn to do this because this is like, I'm doing this at my job anyway, so that's why I'm willing to take it to work and see if we can do it. And if not, like I said, if I can't do it if John can't help me, I'm just going to find out when Luke will help me do it. So I'll just go down when he's got free time, drive down to his place and work with him on it. You know what I mean? So... I need to learn how to fix pinball machines, you know what I'm saying? And I know it's not easy, but I don't mind. I'm ready to get crazy with this. And I am attractive too, and that helps. When you look this good and you're fixing pinballs, people are like, whoa. They're like, whoa. Yeah, and Luke didn't say anything about bridge rectifier. Like I said, he said it was a simple he thought it was a simple diode issue. That's what he was basically, if I had decided to leave it with them, that was what he was going to do to start the fix. So he didn't seem to think it was going to be anything too bananas, if you will. So because if it was super crazy, I think they would have said, listen, just leave it here with us, dude. You really don't want to try and do this as a starter thing. One way or the other, though, I could say, if you want, I'll mail it to you. And then if you want to fix it for me, I'll just mail it to you. I'll FedEx one day it. I'll give you enough money to one day it back to me. Actually, that'd probably almost buy a new board. We'll just snail mail the thing. But yeah, we'll pack it up real good. Send you the board. Basically, Rudy Soup won't, ladies and gentlemen, Rudy Soup won't be streaming Real Pinball until 2.5 weeks from now when he owns Johnny Mnemonic. And there will be a break in the vector because C&K is fixing Rudy Soup's vector. Yeah, right? I like learning this stuff too, but that's the one, okay, out of everything that I did, I even understand quite a bit of the mechanical, because mechanical just it visually makes sense when you look at how something is arranged mechanically. You're like, when you look at a solenoid or something, you look at how it works. It's like, oh yes, I see how this. It's a little lever mechanisms and whatnot. And it makes sense how everything works. And if something's broken, you're like, oh shit, look, it doesn't work, or this, everything's kind of obvious. But when it comes to electronics on boards and stuff, that's where I get kind of confused, because I never had that. And I had woodworking growing up. Like, I know woodworking, even some metalwork. Yeah, no, and there's no signs of that. Like, that's what I was saying. Like, if it was to that point in any way, they wouldn't have let me take it home. The boards are actually in really nice shape. I had told Luke, actually, I was like, I was thinking about replacing it out and getting a Rotten Dog, and he's like, dude, don't get rid of that board. Fix that board. He's like, it's good. And I'm like, really? He's like, no, yeah, don't get rid of it. There's nothing wrong with it. So, and then when I told Ben what I was going to do, like, I was like, well, I was thinking I would just want to change the rectifier board out and get a newer one. And he's like, well, can I have that O'Bally one then? And I'm like, yeah, no, I was like, I was gonna fix that and use it as a backup if the new one went out. I don't think I want to get rid of that. And he's like, that's good. You're thinking like a real pinball owner then. And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not. Can't have that old Bally board. That's probably. And now the more I'm talking to people, if the new ones don't work very well, then shit, man, it is better just to work with the older ones if they're And like I said, the one that I have is in nice condition. There's no scorch marks or anything like that. It doesn't look like anybody was running the machine after, finding a way to bridge it after a fuse blew or something and just overloading it in any way. So I'm hoping I'll have to pull it out. Then we could shine a light on it. You guys take a look what I'm talking about. My hot Bally boards. Yeah, no, I don't drink it. That's it. I don't drink at work when I'm working, obviously. Well, some people at work actually drink. The head chef kind of is a drinker. But, yeah, no, I don't drink it at work. It's too... I get shocked enough as it is. Just bumping, like really light shocks. Bumping into the solenoid power supplies when I'm trying to clean certain things in the middle. Twitch music's really bad. So this sounds like that shot shed. So okay. So then, and once again, I don't even mind switching to a newer board. I prefer it, to be honest with you. I don't even mind spending the money. If something isn't working with it, I need people like you, C&K, to help me to find out what's wrong and how to fix that type of thing, because that's what, at least with it seems like obviously you're kind of a guru. People like you and Wonko, and there's a few of you guys who are just like, and Joe Shorts, like, you guys are just like really know your fucking shit, the more of the no nonsense approach. I know we can fix it. You can, dude. John, I feel really bad for John. He fucking loves these machines, and he actually cares. Like, that's why Tilt is so amazing, because he gives a fuck about how the games play. It's personal for him. We had Monster Bash had some. Oh, hold on. Monster Bash had a problem. It was really sad. I think it's the werewolf insert. The graphic peeled off. It just came right off of it and tore, and it's like, it's just from the play these machines are getting, but it's just, when he saw it, he's just like, oh man. And it's just like, you could see it just like kind of, it sucked. It hurt. And like, to me, even if it was my machine, I'd be upset, but on location, it'd be something I would come to expect. You know what I mean? These things, sometimes they just, his Turtles too. His Turtles was on location, and it started pretty nice, and he finally took it out. It, honestly, in a modern location, I don't know if Data East tables can really survive, unless the Tilt, bobbers on max, because now that you have new Stern machines and people are used to playing like a lot more aggressive pinball, the Data East table couldn't handle that, man. It really fucking couldn't. If you were just playing flow, you could play it really well flowy too, but some people just, once they get in that aggression play mode, they don't know how to play any other way. They can't dial back and play EM style, and that's the beauty of the. In my opinion, that's why I like TMNT so much. Is the casual play was really fun. Taking really quick, what I call knuckle roll shots. It's this thing that it's something I never really covered before in conversations, because it's something that it's something I'd call an advanced technique, something I certainly wasn't very good at. But basically, it's having a ball come down. Usually it's rolling on an in lane almost every time, unless it's a perfect roll down the sling. And you basically, it's rolling down the flip, and you hit the flipper button in a way that it kind of jinks the flipper. So instead of flipping it up, because the ball needs speed too, that's part of it. It's got to be in pretty quick motion. But the flipper goes up and comes, and it retracts quickly enough that instead of actually flipping it like with a full force, it actually just kind of puts a nasty spin on the fucking thing. But if you do it right, it'll throw it straight, but it's spinning straight. So when you get it up a ramp or whatever, it hugs, and in a lot of cases when you do that type of jank shot, I do those in multi-balls a lot when I do a knuckle roll off the flipper like that. That's what I call it. I don't think that's the official name. It's just what I call it myself. When I roll it like that off the flipper, it ricochets off other balls really well and puts them out of the center. And the other thing is, if it hits a ramp, it'll hug a lot easier up, even if it has less momentum, I've found. So I like them. They're not really good. The aim is terrible. That's the hardest part, is getting it to aim right. So I opened up PinWiki today, and I'm having a hard time finding out where I need to be to start understanding, because the basics are too basic. And then I go to about the middle end, or the medium, knowledge level, and I'm like lost. So it's like I'm trying to find that happy medium of what I do know and what I don't know. My daughter's matches want to go to bed.
Keeping it real, you know what I'm saying?
Thanks again for all the resubs. Oh shit, look at that. And that's how not to do that. Yeah, no, oh, yeah, right. Streaming PinWiki would be really popular. They would like that. Pinball, man. People love watching it already so much, right? Oh, man. That's where at least the video pinball has some, digital here has some translatability. Is like a lot of people, there's a lot of people who don't live anywhere near or never seen a real pinball machine, but they definitely have played this or TPA on their PlayStation, And then there's the cat, because things wouldn't be any fun unless the cat and my kid are both pissed off. Is it working? What do you got? You got hot viewership? I'm good with viewership, to be honest with you, and follows. Like, I don't mind more, but this has gone well past anything I ever imagined it to be. So it'll get, like I said, there's gonna be more. I'm not throwing in any veritable towel or anything like that, but it's definitely it's a grander reception than I ever expected. I knew pinball was small to begin with, and that's why I kind of got into it, but at this point in time, I think it is safe to say that I am the largest committed video pinball streamer. So I know there are other streamers who come in and casually do this that are larger. I've seen, people like who are partners come in and play this before just for fun because they do their pinball thing. But as far as just, this is almost everything that my content is. There's some street fighter games and stuff like that, but the majority of it is this. And I'm definitely the largest committed person doing it. Voof and Pinball Wiz are definitely better players and probably more worthy of a larger audience. But Voof also does other things like Overwatch, and he does that one particular card game, Eternal, as well. So even though he does pinball, he's not 100% committed, whereas like with me, it's pretty much pinball, and I'm going to do Cyclops again. And there's nothing wrong with that, so... Oh, no, that one's butthole. That one is the Cyclops, that is butt... And I like that even better when it's butthole. You're top 200 now, Oz? Holy cow, cheers. Oh, my daughter. God, ignore her getting angry up there. Well, she's losing her shit. I'm getting another beer. Be right back. Eleanor, calm down, please. I'm not joking. Chill out. Man, I really want that zingy bingy artwork, man. Congrats on the butthole. Thank you. Yeah, it is a butthole, and I hope more of the games have buttholes so I can sign my buttholes on them. It's my new thing. I actually am changing that over for any of the tables I can accept buttholes. Dude, straight up, fucking Oz, everything I said is coming true. And ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who don't know Oz, and I don't know if you're living in a fucking cave or something, but maybe you are, Osric is better than even top 200, ladies and gentlemen. And this shit's been a long time coming. Oz really belongs... Oh, no. Oz belongs top 100 easy. He's just that good. And now it's about to happen. He's top 200, but this is just a mere formality until he grinds all the way up to top 100. Because he's a machine. Every GDQ I do, there's some showboat highlight moment. The first one I did, Jack did that insane Ghostbusters game. But Oz did a second one that was almost equally as impressive. And Oz, I don't know if it was Iron Man, Oz did 2 or 3 other games where he just annihilated them. And no one else could touch what he did. No surprise. But because Jack had the big performance game, that's what people had remembered. And then we did the next one, and we had Austin and Tim and Steve. And Austin and Tim were having that massive Star Trek battle, and they were having some really amazing Game of Thrones games. And then Oz comes along and does like this 10 billion fucking Game of Thrones game. No one can touch this thing. No one can get anywhere near that score. But it doesn't get the same attention because it wasn't as exciting as the Star Trek battle or anything for people, because I don't think people realize Osric doesn't always explain his play like Austin or Tim does. Osric just destroys shit. And Tim and Austin are obviously top 100 caliber players too. But I think because Oz doesn't always aggrandize his play, people don't realize just how fucking good he is. So Oz is one of the most amazing players I've had the luxury to play with, and I've learned a shit ton from him. One of the biggest sponsors to my gameplay is Oz. I've learned so many between him and Chris Newsom. And when Joe's around and playing, but Oz and Chris Newsom big time. I learned a lot from those guys. Oh, the top million. I just broke. I'm at 3,200 right now, so it's not fantastic, but I'm still like, I don't know, 12 or 14 of my 12 or 14 of my scores that I have for sorry, I'm just kind of trying to figure out what to play here. 12 or 15 of my IFPA scores are just junk. They're terrible. Like 0.25 kind of thing. Like, I just in the past couple of months, maybe 4 months, did I start getting things that were closer to a single point, and then Pinburg I got like 6 or 7 points, and that really kind of threw me up a bit closer. But I'm just right now I'm in a cycle where I'm going to start picking and choosing which tournaments I do, because some of the tournaments I was in, there was some improprieties going on, in my opinion. And when I questioned it, I was met with zero response, which pretty much told me that something wasn't okay, and that it's not only something that they can't fix, but something they don't really even give a fuck explaining to me. So, I'm not going to get involved in a drama about it, but that particular director, I'm not doing any of his tournaments anymore. So, because he just can't answer my question about simple tournament. And it was something really dumb where it was a tournament where it's a 3-strike, and it, like, 2 or 3 different people struck out before I did, and those 2 or 3 people, one of them beat me in points, and the other 2 tied me in points. IFPA points. How the fuck would that? How's that possible? If they went home before I did, how could they have more IFPA points than I did? And it made me realize that I didn't look closely enough at any of that stuff initially. I didn't care because I was just learning, so I never bothered to actually check the numbers on any of these tournaments. But there's a good chance there were others where I was seated. You know, it could be a couple of spots, but it's just enough to cost you enough points to suck. So I'm a lot more selective about what I'm doing right now. As far as tournaments, I'm picking things where I know I can grab pretty big points. I was trying to do a tournament yesterday, and I wasn't able to get out of here quick enough to join it, but that would have been a really good one, because there were some people there who had did really well at Pinburg and a couple other tournaments. So that basically, in IFPA, if you have people who have, you know, pretty substantial wins, they bring points back with them, if you will. So there's extra stuff you can reap if you beat them. Not even necessarily directly, but you're involved in matches where they are out early and you're part of the ones who are left over, you know. And so that's where I was bummed, because Luke told me he went out. He was the one who did 6 at Pinburg. He went out 16th last night, because I was like, who got top 4? Because he's almost always top 4. But he washed out at 16. And so that would have been good, because top 16 is not impossible for me to make. But I missed it. So hopefully the next one will go better. We'll see. This one coming up, trying to think. When's the next one? Oh shit. The next one actually maybe I think it might be Expo week. So Double Danger, what kind of cool shit happens at Expo that's not part of the Expo thing? Because like I said, I'm not there for any of the thing. I'm there to hang out with you and, you know, promote my Rudy Soup brand, which is obviously hot. So I don't want to deny people the hotness that is my Rudy Soup brand. Come on now. Come on. Yeah, no, it seriously. And I'm not going on the Stern tour, because I don't care about that. That doesn't really mean anything to me. Oh, look at that, another butthole. God, I gotta switch this up. Guys, I think I have to switch my fucking thing. Sorry. What pinball life thing? Yeah, that's well, I'm not even there. Like, I was thinking about it. There's a bunch of divey motels that are really close to there, and I'm gonna check them out this year, and then next year I may bring like my machine or two and set them up in the divey hotel, and we could have fucked up parties at like shit hotels. You know what I mean? What's the pinball life thing? I bought some stuff from them, actually. It's where I got they got the leg bolts that came with Vector, the heads. One of the heads is what, 5/8 or whatever the normal one is, and then the other one is a smaller little head. It's obviously the same bolt end size, but the head is different. So I just got these dark colored ones to match the dark-ish legs, and I'm actually meant to switch those out today to the new ones. See, I bought some shit from Pinball Life. Okay, yeah, if it's a party, I'm all about that. I'll be in touch tomorrow because I'm gonna buy those. I'm only going for 2 days. I'm not even playing, dude. It's like, and I know that's strange for me because I am, you're not the best competitor. I am there on the competition scene, and normally I take advantage of that. My friends are playing, but I'm only going for 2 days. So, and if you're gonna go play pinball, you gotta be in there on Wednesday. There's some kind of 2-person team shit. I think that starts on Friday, but that's the main event from what I saw. Starts or Thursday, whatever. It starts before I'm gonna get there, and I might even leave before the complete finals are done. I don't know. Well, I'm there Saturday night, maybe not, maybe Sunday, but I don't know how late my friends are there. The people do weird shit where there's all this stuff that goes on later and later, and I'm there to hang out with Double Danger, hang out with my friends, Rudy Soup FaceTime, and pick up Johnny Mnemonic. Oh yeah, I can. That's good. See, I can pick up my parts. And I want you guys to meet my my boss, John Galvin, too. Like, John is fucking awesome, and he's really smart, and it's one of my dude. He's my boss. Like, I got to I'm at a point in my life where if I get a job, I'm getting a job because I want to have adult interaction. We don't need the money I make at any job is not worth what I need to pay in childcare per se. So the job, whatever job I take, is really for me and just for a little bit of pocket money. I can't do any job where I'd make real money without having to set up an entirely different childcare dynamic. And those for a child with autism, I mean, the kind of career job I'd need to get and blah, blah, blah. And it's not that I can't get it, but I would never be around anymore. My daughter would probably not see her dad that much or her mom anymore because we'd just be working. So for what the job is and for how it works with my schedule, it's fantastic. And it had to, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to take it because I need to put my kid first in this particular instance. But anyway, is able to through my relationship with John to get an offer to even work there. He had told me a lot of people he'd been approached by a lot of different people to work, and he wasn't really interested. And I told him I wanted to come in just for free and work just to learn. And so I was, pretty much able to get involved in that. And the beauty is like there's, as far as I know, he's happy with my work, and I'm learning a lot. He's definitely a hell of a mentor, to say the least. He's really patient, and I'll be interested. Hopefully you guys will get to to meet him a little bit. And sometimes he's a little bit quietish, but like without good reason. Like Tilt's amazing. Oh shit, it's the Jameson, hurry up. Damn it, this used to be really easy, the Jonah Jameson hurry up, and I missed it. I had it. That was the only one I could do very well. There it is. It's the only boss that I could dial in, like, because you could do it. You could continue to do it over and over again. Okay, here we go again. So it's like, there you go. Stage 1. You can do. Oh shit! Too early. This is not how you play that crap. You can see by my high score too, that's not very good. Ugh. You gotta start really doing finishing bosses and stuff. I'm doing pretty poorly today. I had FX down pretty tight when I came back from SGDQ, and this year when my real pinball skill started to increase, the video skill went down, and FX2 took the biggest hit, sadly. Mostly because, I've come to realize that FX2 is a lot of fun, but I think people like it more in general, especially casual players, because nudging's also almost a non-issue in this game. You know what I mean? It's so rare when you have to use it, and granted that TPA's nudging function is fictional and silly, to be able to, to have that type of nudge ability and not have any, at least with certain controllers, and not have any tilt responsibility. Shit. But then in the same breath, at least it does have, you can do like there we go, like that. That's It's unreal. It's total crap. I don't know why I play this. Is this? It's not. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is where I'm marking my cassette. Oh, no drop frames. 208.18. I'm switching over to Rudy music. So that's the end of. If you're watching YouTube, this is going to be the end of my video for your YouTube viewing. Thank you for watching me, Rudy Soup. Sadly, you'd still be able to watch it. There's going to be more footage, but unfortunately, you won't get to watch it because I'm switching over music. So this will be where I'll have to clip the highlight because YouTube would